If Blizzard told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? So, World of Warcraft has this achievement called Going Down. The objective of the achievement is you have to fall 65 yards without dying. I had been trying to achieve this achievement for the better part of a day. When I finally got fed up, I was on my flying mount in Outlands, jumping off everywhere I could find. I had finally got fed up and I got into guild chat. I was like, guys, I don't know how to do this achievement. Any ideas? And one of my guild mates, a gnome rogue by the name of Captain Awesome, replied. So he was like, yeah, just jump off one of the elevators in Shattrath City. I was like, sure, fine. Run over to Shattrath City, and the city is, it's kind of like a wheel. There's, in the center, the Terrace of Light, and then there's a whole section called Lower City, and then there's these two elevated areas. One's called the Aldor Rise, which is like the highest part, and then like slightly lower than that is the Scryer's Tier. So you have to take elevators to get up to those areas. So I run over to the Aldor Rise, and I'm at the elevator, and there's this huge pile of bodies, like dead bodies. At the time, I wasn't really paying attention to that. I'm like, I can get this achievement done. I've been trying to do this all day. Jump on the elevator, head all the way up, and jump off the elevator to my death. Now, part of this going down achievement is you can't die. You're supposed to stay alive. All right, I'll try this again. Maybe I shouldn't jump. I run back to my corpse, jump back on the elevator, and run off the elevator, and die again. I decided to just message Captain Awesome, like, hey, Captain Awesome, I keep dying, I don't understand. And he was like, oh, really? Well, hey, I'll head over there and I'll help you. He invites me to his party and heads back over towards me, and we're going up the elevator, and he's like, yeah, did you do the chicken emote as you were jumping off the side? Because that slows you down. For those of you who've never played World of Warcraft, there are emotes that you can do. One of them is /chicken, in which you cluck like a chicken. I'm thinking, no, why didn't you tell me that in the first place? We get back up to the top, and I run off the side and type in /chicken. Unfortunately, I died before I can hit enter, so then I'm like, okay, I had to pre-write /chicken and then run off the side and hit enter. So I'm going back up the elevator, running off the side. I've already pre-written /chicken, and then hit enter just as I get off the side, and I plummet to my death. We're in vent at this point. I'm just like, screaming in vent. And finally, my guild leader speaks up and goes, are you jumping off the Scryer's Tier? I'm like, no, we're at the Aldor Rise. He's like, dude, that's too high. So I'm sitting in a pile of dead bodies at the bottom of the Aldor Rise elevator, and Captain Awesome is cackling on vent, in which point the entire guild is just dying laughing. I'm making the walk of shame back to my body and over to the Scryer's Tier, where I immediately get on the elevator, fall, and surprise, surprise, I don't die. After falling, the achievement toast comes up, and I get my 10 achievement points, and I was so happy. It just goes to show you, never trust a shifty gnomish rogue. And Captain Awesome, if I ever catch you, I am going to do to you what Blizzard did to hunters.